Hey folks, how's it going? Today I'll be doing back-to-back two reviews, alright? Not two reviews, two videos. And the purpose would be first video today. I'll be answering some questions asked by many of the people from the channel, from the group, Bangladesh, overseas. And I believe this episode, particularly this one, the first one will answer a lot of your questions. I'll give you a lot of examples, try to make it clear for you. Second episode, we'll be looking at this fragrance, Valentino Uomo. I think it's called the Aqua version. I have a sample of it thanks to Ifran Bhai from USB page in Bangladesh, my very good friend. He provided me with this, so let me see what we get from this in the second episode. I'll talk about it in second video rather. So this topic, what is this topic? I'm still thinking how to title it, but I think the main question many people ask me is like, which one is the best, bro? Which one is the best out of these? Some people ask me, choose between La Nuit de l'Homme, CH-Man, Durham Intense, and what else? Maybe Chanel Allure Sport Eau Extreme. Which one is the best? I am like dumbfounded. I don't know how to answer that question because of many reasons. First of all, your choice and my choice may not be the same. I love something, I may love everything. I may end up buying everything, which is not the case with you. And if, let's say, I suggest something that I loved, because believe it or not, many fragrances are known to be the most sold in the world. Let's say Aventus. I'll give you the names, big names. Aventus, Chanel Allure Sport Eau Extreme, La Nuit de l'Homme. Many people in my group, in my community, they feel like these are nothing mind-blowing and never worth the price tag. It's okay, because people are not wrong. Nobody's wrong, right? So the question here is there any such thing as called perfect fragrance, or which one is the best? Is there any such thing? We'll talk about it, all right? So first of all, let me show you my scent of the night. This fragrance is from the University Life, and I treasure this a lot. Many people find this very like a very simple fragrance, which is Lacoste Pour Homme. And this is just like, to me, Mont Blanc Individual, but I love this over Mont Blanc Individual. They both have some fruity notes and some sweetness, and both are fall fragrances. This one is the plum, Individual has raspberry. I like both, but Individual, the hype and everything, it just literally put me off. So I sold that off and then kept this. Lacoste Pour Homme is a fantastic fragrance. If you didn't ever try it for the upcoming winter and fall time. For the price, overseas, I think it's a pretty good bargain. Okay. Now let's go to the topic. So these questions come to me because I do a small decanting project in Bangladesh from the Facebook page, and someday maybe I'll go on full with the full fragrance business. But from time to time I tackle questions like, which is very difficult for me to answer. People ask me, bro, which one is better, CH-Man or CH-Man Privé? And I'm like, I'm looking for a better answer, you know. Like, they ask me also, bro, which one, Dolce & Gabbana 1, EDP, or Royal Night? I really don't know which one, because before, what happened was I suggested to people, and people found out like those fragrances didn't work for them. Someone told me recent times Shura didn't project for them, and after that, you know, incident, I decided not to give suggestion. I can suggest, but I don't tell people like go buy this with confidence, because if Shura doesn't project on someone, what will, right? So yes, there's a lot of these things that happens. You know, there are a lot of factors you need to know. So let me show you the examples first, then I'll tell you the solutions. First of all, when I was collecting, I started to collect like 2-3 years back. And I heard a lot about this one, Durham Intense. This one was like, everybody said it's a must buy, it's a rich man fragrance. You saw this, everybody's list. Durham Intense was one of the most hyped fragrances, right? And I sniffed this, and then this one as well, side by side, Durham Parfum. I think it was like 2 years back or something. And I was like, after seeing a lot of reviews and everything, to me, this felt like redundant, because this one was super popular. And people say the price-wise, this has $100 more. I mean, sorry. It's like, how much was it? I think in Malaysia it was 100 ringgit more than this for 100 ml. So that time I decided, you know, I might have made a mistake. I should have bought the last decent batches, 100 ml to last me along. Now I'm like, look at this. I hardly wear it. I love it so much. And to me, I decided not to buy Durham Parfum. I thought like, oh, I even said it in one of my videos that this is not worth it. That extra cash is just like just a poor take. Today I have both of them. It's not because I wanted everything. I realize from time to time, Durham Intense is classic. It's a masterpiece. But Durham is nice too. Durham Sport is nice too. Durham Parfum is beast mode. So they do different things. You know, different fragrances do different things. They may smell alike. Sometimes you get that same DNA, but it's not necessarily one fragrance is the best and better than the other one. With time, you might get, you know, like used to that fragrance and you would like to try something else, maybe something darker or something fresher. You don't know. So first example is Dior Intense versus Dior Parfum, and you absolutely can buy the whole line. Confidently, I can say if you love the Dior line, Dior house, and you shouldn't regret purchasing or putting money. Is one of the things I would suggest to people, that don't ever regret buying fragrance or spending money on that and regret it. There's no such worse feeling in the world. Okay, next one is these two, Ultrazest and Cryptomint. This is much newer than this. This one is just the recent year's release, which is, this one was like got some age to it now. So this one is sometimes discontinued. I hear it's hard to find, but this one was my first Thierry Mugler, and after that I bought Amen and some more. I have total now 8, and recent one was, the last one was this. So Cryptomint, many reviewers, if you notice, I am not trying to blame any reviewers or anything, just listen out, okay? This is just my opinion. You can think of it and be the judge. This and this has nothing in common for me. People said, many reviewers said this is a flanker of this. I don't find any similarity between these two. Yes, on the base, yeah, they got something similar on the dry down, but this is orange, this is spearmint, and this is more like closer cousin to pure malt, in my opinion. That is just my nose, what it tells me. And they don't last the same time. This one lasts much lesser than this on my skin. Many people say Ultrazest lasts on them a long time. Happens, different skin, different results. But Cryptomint and this, they are not redundant purchases in my opinion. You can try them. Don't listen to people and at least, like, you know, you just hesitate to try something, you know. No need to buy something, but why wouldn't you try it and see if it works for you? To me, this one, Cryptomint, it's a very good mix between pure energy and pure malt, plus with its own twist. And it lasts like beast mode on me. It projects like crazy. It's like one of the best flankers to me. I would dare to say it out there. I like it way more than Ultrazest, because Ultrazest, to me, what it is, it's a nice little orangey fragrance, but to me it doesn't do anything for me. Honestly speaking, nothing serious or nothing special like pure malt or pure Havane. So for me, I like them both. I'm not gonna say this is such a horrible fragrance. No such thing. But I love the Mugler house. The whole point is I'm collecting the whole line because I love this house and the DNA. They have little bit twist here and there, but for that, not just gonna like, oh, this is like a pass. You definitely should always buy what you love. All right. So yes, second example. Third example I'm gonna give you is this one, Versace's Dylan Blue. Very simple example. What is the example? I tried this at least 12-13 times in different shops, never pulled the trigger. I always thought this is like a redundant purchase or just another Sauvage clone, but to me, to my nose, this one, it's a fragrance on its own. It has ambroxan, yes, but it's not dry down. It smells more like Aqua Atlantic of Aqua line, okay? Where is my Aqua Atlantic? I don't know where I kept it. This is painful. Okay, I don't know where my Atlantic is. Okay, yeah, I found it. These two are kind of very, very closely related to my nose. So thing is, when you listen to people and then, you know, and you actually like do overthinking, it hurts you. There's no such thing as like, no worse thing than always hurting in your head. Like you just see the page all day, you see Fragrantic all day, and you see this post, people post a scent of the day, and you keep wondering, should I buy it, should I not? And you don't end up buying it. Suddenly it goes out of stock. And one day you'll be like, nah, I should have bought it. That's the most horrible feeling ever, right? So and ended up buying it. Nothing mind-blowing, nothing like horrible or anything. It's just nice to wear sometimes. No need to take it so seriously. It's just a fun game, fragrances, right? Yep. The last two examples. This one, CH Man. So much hype on it. Jeremy talked about it, made it like a godlike fragrance, and this vintage version is very difficult to find apparently. I didn't have this vintage version. What I did, in Malaysia I found this one, Grand Tour. Somewhere came in the same time as this one, original one, but this one has a similar performance as this, okay? Also got the same DNA, a little bit twist here and there, a bit more spiciness, a bit more booziness on this one, but I even felt like these are very close cousins, right? And I never thought I was gonna buy this one because it would be redundant. Today I have them both. As a matter of fact, I have CH Man Privé, right? They do different things. So there's no such thing as a perfect fragrance. Different people's nose can pick up different things. I had one more example, last one. Allium Sport and Allium Sport Eau Extreme. Should you buy both? Depends. What is your preference? What do you like? At first, when I started my Chanel collection, I ended up buying this before other Chanels. I felt this is the nicest of them all on my skin to my nose. And I thought this was like, oh, Versace Purom is a similar somewhat, you know, there's so much talk, and then you just do so much research and you cancel it, right? And recently I found out like, let's buy this as well as the original Allure, which I didn't have in my planning. I don't have any regrets because they have the difference. They do different things. They are different time that you wear them and in different occasion purpose, some casual, some formal. So you shouldn't overthink and overkill. That is the point I'm trying to make. There's no such thing as a perfect thing. Where you are at your fragrance journey at this point, that's all that determines. Maybe you are a beginner. Be fair. Let's be fair. There's no shame in admitting that maybe you are a beginner. We're all beginners sometimes. I'm still a beginner for me because I'm still in designer's game, exploring some niche. So my understanding is, my idea that I'll pass to you is this. First of all, don't overthink. Always make a list. Like I made a list 100 and I have almost all of the 100 initially I made. Now I bought few hundreds more and I plan to buy so many more because I love fragrance game at this point. The question is, are you going to be in the same journey as me, or are you as crazy as I am or many others out there that you're actually going to spend most or all of your money, which I do. Literally speaking, I love anything else. I love my perfumes. It's stupid, silly, but never ever, you know, like regret what you love doing, what your heart tells you to do. And yeah, at some point people may criticize, people may say different things. People, you know, they say different things. You know, they say, oh, sis, you're stupid, you buy everything. You know, sometimes you hear that. They don't know your journey. They don't know where you are. They don't know your surroundings. Do you like to get compliments, or you like to wear perfumes for yourself? You like to wear oud in this hot summer day? Everybody's nose is different. Everybody's preferences are different, right? So there is like no such thing. Don't ask for other people's opinion and take it as an absolute. Like any reviewer, even the best reviewer in the world, they say something. I'm telling you, frankly, one thing. Let's say Mark says something, right? My fragrance guru. I respect him a lot. I like him a lot, and he's like a gem in the community. But what I really believe, sometimes what Mark or let's say Steven, they will tell you, it may not turn out to be the best option for you. Maybe you are in a limited budget, right? You just have that $100 to spare, and you bought something blind that based on the review, that's like number one. And you just see, you know, it didn't work for you. I have someone in my community, my friend, Chanel Allure Sport Eau Extreme, didn't work for him. He hated this fragrance. He's like, it's too fresh. I feel like sick. I feel like vomiting wearing this. So yeah, the note of musk and freshness neroli doesn't work for everyone. So the thing is, don't follow the hype. This is the conclusion. Don't follow what others tell you. Always try. If you do not have the option to try, buy decants, buy samples, try it from your friends. Do that extra effort. Do some studying, you know. Don't, many people, they're like, bro, what's the name of this fragrance? You know, I say out loud there. That's why I don't put the names anymore. When I started my fragrance journey, I used to go Google, what's the name of the fragrance? I'll spend like 1 hour to find a name. Then I'll find it out if there's, you know, like information on Fragrantic on that. Or where is it available? How much is it? And what's the ratings like, you know? So do your research. If you love something, I really believe that spending some time on it is like an essential thing. You do that from yourself, right? Don't be lazy like, oh, bro, what's the best one? I got the, even if you have so much money, let's say you call someone like, hey, bro, I have like 2 Creeds here. Which one should I buy? Yeah, I'm not going to even try. I'm just going to blind buy. I'm sorry to say, you know, like that is not the right way, because you might end up buying something you didn't want entirely. Like for example, I'll just give you the last example. Creed Aventus, all right? My bottle is almost running low. I have to get a new bottle for this. I love this stuff. This stuff doesn't work for everyone. Someone bought a decant of it and then started condemning me. This is horrible. This is like a bullshit. It sounds like a cheap cleaning product. And why am I paying so much for this even for a decant? See, that's why nowadays I realize a lot of things. Don't fall for hype, okay? Don't think there's something called one magic solution for all your preferences. The fragrance, it will last like beast mode, it will project like beast mode, it will smell like heavens, like it will like smell like a Gabriel or any other angel for that matter, and then you're gonna get the whole compliment from one bottle. You know, people ask me like, bro, Midnight in Paris, what's the big deal on this? And I don't see anything special on it. It doesn't even last. See, some people's category is just lasting power. For me, it's different. It's the feel of a fragrance. at this point. I may change my mind on something, but at this point of my journey, I believe every single fragrance has a story to tell. Not everything is a must buy. You shouldn't buy everything, but when you love something, you should absolutely go for it and do enough research and study on a fragrance. It shows your passion. So these are the things I wanted to tell you. There's in the end, in my opinion, there's no such thing called perfect fragrance. It can be perfect if you think it's perfect. If you think this fragrance, wait, where is it? Yes. If you think Sage Man is a perfect fragrance, and it's like, I know some of my brothers in the community, they love this stuff, right? If you think there's a perfect fragrance, it's not going to be about lasting 24 hours or not. Maybe just the smell of it, how it makes you feel. That's what makes it special, and that's what makes it perfect for you. So I think like that. And I don't think you should ask people what's the best of something. You should try one by one. If you hear two fragrances like Godlight, Green H28, Aventus, try them both. Maybe you end up buying both. Who knows, right? So don't overthink. Don't ride on the hype train all the time. Don't blind buy, and don't take people's opinions absolute. And last of all, don't look for one fragrance which will do all magic trick for you. There's hardly anything like that. All right, so keep an open mind. Try not to overthink and overkill, right? Take care, guys. And that's the whole discussion on this topic. Let me know what you think. I know it's a long video, but I just wanted to put the information out there. Hope it benefits some people. Take care, guys. Good night.